Okay, so what if I told you there's a document floating around online that claims to control a treasury worth, well, more than the entire global economy put together? Today, we're going to open up this digital puzzle box and really look into this sovereign claim that tries to connect ancient orders to a completely staggering $120 quadrillion fortune. Let's see what we can figure out.
So this is it. This is the document at the heart of this whole thing. I mean, you can see it's layered with these official-looking seals, it has this big, fancy signature, and it's full of language that just screams authority. But what power is it actually claiming? And who exactly is this His Majesty Alexander? Well, that's what we're here to unpack.
All right, first up, let's deconstruct this proclamation. We're going to really examine the specific language, the symbols, and the titles it's using to try and build this case for some kind of supreme, untouchable authority.
The heading itself is just a masterclass in sounding powerful, right? Sovereign International Treasury Monetary Oath. Just break that down. Sovereign implies power above any nation. International Treasury suggests control over all the world's wealth. So from the very first line, this document isn't asking for power, it's flat out declaring it.
And just look at the visual tricks they're using to try and establish legitimacy. On the left, you've got this whole collection of intricate, official-looking seals. And then on the right, you see that confident signature, right above the name, His Majesty Alexander. Every single piece of this is designed to project authenticity and, royal power. Now get ready for this list of titles, because it's just, wow, the scope is breathtaking. It mashes together the absolute power of the King of Kings with the kind of modern corporate structure of a president, and then it tries to anchor the whole thing in the deep history of the Supreme Sovereign of the Order of the Hospitallers. This isn't just one claim to power, it's a claim to all kinds of power, spiritual, royal, and financial, the whole shebang.
And now, just when you think you're getting a handle on it, the story takes a big turn. We're going to shift away from this formal document to a really cryptic social media post that puts a mind-boggling price tag on these claims.
And here it is. The post just drops this number on you. Price tag, 12 to the power of 17. That's 12 with 17 zeros. I mean, come on, that is a number so ridiculously vast, it almost doesn't mean anything. But let's try to put it on the screen.
There you have it, $120 quadrillion. Now, just to give you some context, the total GDP of every single country on Earth, all combined, is about $100 trillion. This claim is for an amount of money that's over 1,000 times larger than the entire global economy. The scale is just, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around.
Then the post does something really clever. It ties this insane amount of money right back to our original document. It claims this is from a UN file, and then it invites you to connect the dots. This creates this irresistible sense of mystery, right? It makes you feel like you've just stumbled onto a massive secret that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. So, we have two big pieces of the puzzle: a claim of absolute authority and a claim of unimaginable wealth. To really see how they're supposed to fit together, we've got to understand the power behind the specific words they're using.
Let's start with that big word, sovereign. This isn't just about being a ruler, like a king or a queen. It's a declaration of being above all the rules. A sovereign power isn't subject to any outside law, because it is the ultimate source of law. It's the final word.
And then you've got treasury. Now, when you pair that with sovereign, it implies way more than just a big vault full of money. It suggests control over the central financial system of some huge global entity, making it the financial engine for this supreme authority they're claiming.
And finally, we have the historical anchor, the Order of the Hospitallers. Now, this is a real, centuries-old chivalric order. You might know them as the Knights of Malta. They were founded way back during the Crusades. This is an organization that actually held sovereign territory and has had diplomatic relations for centuries. So by claiming to be the leader of this ancient, prestigious order, the document is trying to wrap itself in almost 1,000 years of legitimate, recognized history.
So let's do what the post suggested. Let's actually connect the dots and see what kind of picture starts to emerge when we put all these different claims together.
So here's how the whole story is built. You've got the document on the left, and its entire job is to establish the authority, claiming sovereign status, all those royal titles, control of a treasury. Then you've got the post on the right, and its job is to provide the wealth, that insane $120 quadrillion figure, and then wrap it all up in the mystery of a secret UN file. When you put them together, they tell one single story. Some hidden power is secretly controlling the world's finances.
Which brings us to the big, final question. What are we really looking at here? Have we uncovered a glimpse into a hidden system of global power that's operating in the shadows? Or are we just looking at a brilliantly constructed modern myth, a digital legend built using the language of law, finance, and history? The evidence is here. The dots have been laid out. The conclusion? Well, that's yours to draw.